Salvador no va a dejar de descansar en el Senado de los Estados Unidos hasta que no tenemos esa reforma migratoria para todos nuestros ciudadanos. Finally, Democrats in Congress asked for Republicans to join them on immigration reform. It's time to put the politics of fear aside and do what's right for people in our country. We need reform that strengthens our economy by making employers stop exploiting immigrants so we don't depress all workers' wages. And we can have immigrants pay their fair share of taxes, learn English, and be good citizens. We need reform that strengthens our security by helping us to learn who is here to seek the American dream versus who might be here to harm it. And we need reform that protects the dignity of all human beings who call this great country home. Now I have a surprise for you. Tengo una sorpresa para todos ustedes. Un mensaje de alguien que ha marchado en manifestaciones como esta. Someone who has marched in rallies like this one in the past. Someone who has been on the side of fixing our broken immigration system. Someone who knows the suffering of families who are the victims of that system. A man who understands that this is the civil rights issue of our time, and someone who we expect active leadership and commitment and presidential power to make this happen. Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, un mensaje del presidente de los Estados Unidos, a message from the President of the United States, Barack Obama.
Events like these remind us that real change doesn't start in the White House or the halls of Congress. It starts with people like you and communities all across this country, standing up and making your voices heard. 4 years ago, as a senator, I joined many of you at a march like this one in my home state of Illinois. And today we remember another senator who stood with you, not just on days like this, but for his entire career. This march would make Ted Kennedy proud. And I know that his spirit is with us as we continue his life's work to bring about real, comprehensive immigration reform for our country. Teddy's commitment to the cause never wavered, and neither is mine. I've always pledged to be your partner as we work to fix our broken immigration system. And that's a commitment that I reaffirm today. Nobody knows the cost of inaction better than you. You see it in the families that are torn apart, and the small business owners who strive to do the right thing while others game the system. You see it in the workers who deserve the protection of our laws, and the officers who struggle to keep our communities safe while earning the trust of those they serve. That's why today, there's a growing coalition of law enforcement officials, faith and community leaders, and members of the labor and business sectors who understand that immigration reform is critical to our security and our prosperity. In the end, our broken immigration system affects more than a single community. It affects our entire country. And as we continue to strengthen our economy and jumpstart job creation, we need to do so with an immigration system that works, not the broken system we have now. That's why 9 months ago, I asked members of my team to lead our efforts to move the legislative process forward. Since then, they've met with elected officials from both parties and stakeholders from all across the country. And we've worked together with Senators Schumer and Graham as they've developed a framework that includes common sense, effective strategies to protect our borders and enforce the law while offering a path to citizenship for hard-working people who register, pay taxes, pay a fine, and agree to play by the rules. I congratulate Senators Schumer and Graham for their leadership, and I pledge to do everything in my power to forge a bipartisan consensus this year on this important issue. You know as well as I do that this won't be easy. It won't happen overnight. But if we work together across ethnic, state, and party lines, we can build a future worthy of our history as a nation of immigrants and a nation of laws. Thank you so much.
¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Gustavo Torres y trabajo con Casa de Maryland. ¿Dónde está nuestra gente de Maryland, Washington y Virginia? Gracias por estar acá, nuestra gente, y por darle la bienvenida a todos nuestros hermanos y hermanas de todo el país. ¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? Yes, we can. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. President Obama, thank you very much for your message. Thank you very much. We are going to hold you accountable, President Obama. ¿Verdad que sí? Vamos a asegurarnos que el presidente Obama cumpla lo que acaba de decir. Esa es nuestra responsabilidad. That is the reason why we are here. That is the reason why 200,000 people are right over here today to ensure that President Obama fulfill his commitment. Así pues, de que asegurémonos que el presidente Obama y el Congreso nos cumplen. The face of our region was changed forever in the 1980s, when failed leaders risked arrest to provide shelters to those feeding the despotic government of Central America. Those heroes of the sanctuary movement now admire the faces of the new generation.